I'll be discussing about media, and when we talk about media, we are talking about images, we are talking about video, and we are talking about audios. So I'll just go straight to it. So I would like you to open your editor, the one you're using. It could be Sublime Text, it could be Atom, or it could be Visual Studio. Like the one I'm using here is Visual Studio Code. Okay. And so when you're doing a website, when you're creating a website, it's always good to have everything under one folder. And so I hope you know how to create a folder. So you can create a folder by navigating to a place where you want to create it. For example, I could go to my local disk C and I can choose a place where I want, or on my desktop, and I can create my folder there. So you have to know where you want to create it. So for my case, there are different ways to do that. I can create by going here and navigating to a place where I want to do so, and then opening that folder with the editor I'm using. But for my case, I'm just going to go here and then I click on open folder, and then I can come here. So if I want, let's say I want to put my new website under tutorials, so I can just come here and I can create a folder here and I can name it media, like that. Okay, so under this folder I can create more folders under it. Okay, so I can create, let's say I want a folder just for images, and maybe I want another folder just for maybe audio, and I want another folder, let's say for videos. Okay, so now I have three subfolders. So all these folders, they are under tutorials and then they are under media. So I'm going to select media and I'm going to open it. Okay, so I've opened it with Visual Studio Code. You can see I have my folders here. Right now they're empty, they have nothing. So I'm going to create here a file, and the file I'm going to create is a HTML file. So I'm just going to name it media.html, like that. Okay, so that's where I'm going to be doing my work on. Okay, so once you've done that, you need to have images, you need to have videos and all that. Okay, so but before I go to that, I'm just going to start my work here. Okay, so you need to have a doc type. When you're writing a HTML document, you have to follow this format. You always start with doc type, the document type, which is HTML, and then HTML. Here I've indicated the language I want it to be in is English, and then I have the head. Under head I have meta chassis and it's UTF-8. Then there's meta name, which is viewport. This for different screen sizes, and I've indicated here the width of the device. Okay, so width equals to device width, and then it should be from the initial scale of 1. So here I'm going to change this name to media, like that. Okay, so all my content will go under the body here. Okay, so right now if I open this, nothing really. So I'm going to get some images, and there are various sites where you can get images. So I have unsplash.com, and I'm going to get my images there. So I can just search for images here, whichever image I want, or you can just scroll and see if there's something that you like. So it depends on the kind of website that you're going to use. Okay, so you really don't need to join, but if you want to submit your images as well for people to reuse on their projects, you can do so. And you can also donate to these people because of the sacrifice which they are doing. So I'm going to get this image. I'll get that one. You can see download for free. Okay, So I can download another image, I can scroll and see. So there are usually different image formats. You have JPEG, you have PNG, and many others. You have SVG, the scalar vector images. Okay, so there are so many kinds of images. So depending on the project you're working on. So once you search, so you can also, other than Splash, you can also use pexels.com, and it will give you as well images that you want. I can also go here and let's say cities in the world. Okay, so if I search on any search engine, so I'll go under images here, depending on the project you're working on, and then you can see at the top here you have some navigation. So you go under tools, and where you have usage rights, you click under Creative Commons licenses, like that. And so the images that come, they are reusable, you can reuse them. So I'm going to pick this one here, and I'm just going to download it. So when you're downloading, be sure it's either PNG or JPEG. Okay, LA. So just want them to be here. Okay, so once I got my images that I want, so the next thing is to have these images where it's much easier for me to really link them, because when I've created this website and I have my images and I want to upload this, well, I want to have this website to be online so that people can access it, because right now I'm doing it on my local laptop, and so no one can really access it other than me. And so if I want people to be able to see my website and all that, I have to host it. Okay, so I need those images to be under the same folder here for my website, so that when I'm uploading, I'll just upload the entire folder. Okay, so what I have to do here is to get those images, and I have that one and this one. So I'm going to transfer those images into that folder. Okay, so you ensure you put the folder and under images, and so you can see this image here, the way it's named is it has a long name, so it's preferable to name your images, at least make the naming to be a little bit shorter. So I'm going to just rename, let's say it's Mike, like that. That's just enough. If you want to name it maybe with 2 letters, 2 words, I could just do Mike, and I can do underscore images. Okay, like that. So I can do that. And then I also want to move the videos as well. So I have videos here. Even with the videos is the same. So free video. So I can as well name it that way. I'm going to transfer them. Okay. Transfer them here. Under videos, like that. And so I also want to get audio and do the same. So I'll just come in here and I'm going to get some audio here. I'll just get these 2. Okay, so if you are doing that way, it's much easier even when you are linking your work. And when you want your work to be online, it makes it much easier. Okay, so now I have added the various, in the videos I've added videos. I have them here, images, audio. So I have written in the article a couple of free sites where you can get free videos, free images, and you can also get a free audio. Okay, so now that's how the website looks right now, because we haven't added really anything. Okay, so to add an image, we can use the image tag. So with the image tag, this is how you write it. Then you have source, like that, and so you put the source to your image here. Okay, so if you can see here, I have, this is my HTML file, and the images, they're in here. So I have to include this directory. So I have to come here and I must indicate images, then that slash. You can see I'm going to pick that image, and then I have to include this alt is the alternative text. So I can say Mike smiling, like that. And so with that, I'll be done with my video. So if with my image, so if I save, you can see I have a very big image here. Okay, so I can as well resize this image. So to do that, I can just use height, and I can reduce the height maybe to 200 pixels. So I can just write 200 like that. So you can see now the image has reduced. Okay, so that's one way to do it with the images. Okay, so there's another way in which to work out with the images, because there's another way to do the tags for the images. Okay, so the other way is when I want to have the caption here. So I want to have a caption, so I can use the figure tag like that. Okay, so with the figure tag, the other things that accompany it. Okay, so with the figure tag, I have to do my image there like that, and I still have to indicate the source that way, and then I must have my image in there like that. Okay, and then I still need to do the alt like that, so LA. Okay, and then I have to indicate the caption that I want to appear. Okay, so the fake caption, so LA like that. So if I save this, you'll see there's this city, and then there's the caption down here. Okay, so that's about the images. When it comes to video, there's two ways. So I can do video here like that, and I have to indicate here the source. So I'll do videos, and then I'm going to pick a video like that. So with that, that's enough for the video. So if I save and I check here, you can see there's a large video here. So I'm going to reduce the width. So I'm just going to do the width to 500. Okay, so you can see now this is the video. However, this video can't play right now. So for the video to play, I have to add other attributes, such as I can do control, and with the controls I can be able to play. You can see now I have the option to play the video. I can do many other things. Okay, so I'll really recommend you go and read an article that I've written about the various media types, and if you have questions, post in the group or post below this YouTube video. You can also just send me a message. Have a wonderful week.